Welcome to Scott Cooks, everybody. Today we'll be making butter garlic chicken thighs and rice in the Ninja Foodi at the same time. This is going to be fun. Stay tuned. Let's go over the plan of attack here. I've got 4 semi-frozen chicken thighs. I've got jasmine rice. I've got minced garlic. I've got unsalted butter. And I've got some McCormick Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. You know that is my favorite seasoning. Here's the plan. I'm going to be putting about a half a cup of water into the Foodi. I'll be putting the chicken directly into the water. I'm then going to take a cup of water and 1 cup of rice and put in this bowl. I'm going to cover this bowl with aluminum foil. I'm going to drop this bowl right down into the Foodi on top of the chicken. We are going to use the pressure portion of this for 2 minutes with a 10-minute release. Natural pressure release means we're not going to do anything for 10 minutes. And then we'll have our chicken thawed, pressure cooked, tenderized, and our rice will be finished. And from that stage, we are going to peel back some of the skin, put on a garlic butter sauce, put the skin back on, and air crisp the chicken till it's finished. Let's get going. All right, your mileage may vary here depending on how much rice and how much chicken you guys are trying to do. This is about 3/4 of a cup of water. This is going to be enough to do what I want to do. All right, I'm going to take my chicken thighs, partially frozen. I'm going to right into the bottom of the Foodi. And normally I would put these up on a rack or something, but since I want to do my rice in here, I need to get them down as low as I can. I'll be using jasmine rice tonight. I keep all my rice and other stuff like that in Tupperware, sealed up. So this is a 1 cup thing here, so that's 1 cup of jasmine rice. Get that back in the pantry. And I've got 1 cup of water. You can flavor your rice, do whatever you want to do to it at this point, whatever you guys are doing for your recipe. Let's put a little of that in it. We're going to use more of this later on the chicken. Let's give it a quick stir. That's good. And if you got something with a lid on it, use that. This bowl doesn't have a lid, so I'm just going to use a little piece of foil. And this will make all the lid I need for this operation. And of course the little trick here is to just take your fingers and run around the rim. Make sure you get a nice tight seal. Tuck all that foil down, get it out of the way. And we're going right in with it, y'all. Chicken on the bottom with the water. Rice and water in the bowl, right on top of the chicken. Go ahead and put your pressure lid on. Set it to seal, which is all the way to the left. Foodi on. Pressure on, defaults to high. Drop this back to 2 minutes. And hit start. And you might be thinking, well, 2 minutes, that's not going to really do anything for the chicken. Well, it is, because we're not just at 2 minutes. We're going to do a 10-minute natural. So that's 12 minutes under full pressure. And we're going to be doing a build-up to that pressure as well, which is going to add about another 5 minutes of cook time. So the chicken is going to be nice and thawed, nice and tenderized, partially cooked, but not much. And just ready for the second phase. And the rice will be finished. We'll just set it aside and warm it up when we're ready. While we're waiting for our chicken and rice to finish its pressure, we're going to go ahead and just mix up a little butter garlic mixture. So I'm using some unsalted butter here, sweet cream butter. I'm not going to measure this, but I'm going to put in approximately a half a tablespoon. About a half a tablespoon. And that should be enough to spread the garlic around. on the chicken. I've got some spice swirl, pre-minced garlic. I really like this stuff. I have obviously minced my own garlic, but this is handy and it tastes great. And why not? So this is a teaspoon, approximately. Maybe a little more. I like garlic. Let's go, let's call that 1.5 teaspoons. I think that'd be fair. 1.5 teaspoons. And what we're trying to do here is a little piece of garlic skin there. You know that's real. Let me get a spoon. And what I'm trying to do here is just make a mashed up mixture. I don't want this completely melted, but at the same time, this came right out of the fridge, so at the same time, that's a little too hard. So what we're gonna do is just leave this out here at room temperature, and we'll just keep coming by every once in a while and working it. And just kind of work it in until it's more of a mix. I don't know what the right word, more dough-like, I don't know what you want to call it. And we got about 8 more minutes on the pressure over there, so we'll just keep working this down. You know, the temptation is to throw it in the microwave and melt it, but I don't want to melt this butter into a complete liquid because I won't be able to spread it onto the chicken that way. So this will come up to room temperature fairly fast. And if it doesn't, if I have to nuke it, I will. Don't want to. So try it my way first. All right, back in a few. All right, we just hit our 10-minute mark for the natural pressure. We're going to go ahead and release the pressure now. I like to use the back of a spoon or knife or something other than my hand. Okay, I just used 2 forks like this and lifted that right out. And then we did not consume all the water, and I will show you that in a second. There's plenty of water in there. So let's just take a quick peek at our rice and see if we achieved our goal here. I think we probably did. So, oh yeah. Oh man, I love cooking rice in the Foodi. Even doing it like this, it just comes out perfect. Look at that. Look at that rice, guys. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so we're just gonna let that sit. Let's seal that back up and just get that out of the way. Oh, and by the way, I did get my butter where I wanted it. So I just got like a little paste going on here. And let me show you the garlic. That was the garlic. Let me show you the chicken. All right, that's what we're looking like. Let me grab that fork, the one I didn't just eat the rice off of. And as you can see, a fair amount of water still down in there. Let's go ahead to the next step. Let's get that garlic butter on here. All we're gonna do is remove the chicken. Oh, that is so tender. I just pushed that fork right through that. But I do see it's not 100% clear, so it's not completely cooked through. And we didn't want it to be completely cooked through. Because that we're going to do. Oh yeah, see we got a little blood running there. I think you can see that. So this is still really nice though. This came out just perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Guys, don't sweat about this, okay? If you're cooking chicken in the kitchen, you're gonna get that. Relax. All right, let's figure out what we're doing here. What we want to do is peel back the skin. And why am I doing this? Why don't I just throw the butter or garlic on? Well, I'll tell you, I know about how long I need to air crisp this. And I also know how easy it is to burn the garlic. So if I put this right up on the top, I'm going to burn the garlic. And I'm not sure if you ever had burnt garlic. Not real good, y'all. Not real good. What we're doing is just peeling back. And I'm going to go ahead and poke a few more holes in it, so don't be freaked out or nothing. And we're going to push this garlic butter towards the back of the skin because we want this to melt and to work its way into the meat. Okay? I got a fairly large piece of skin here. I may have to grab a knife. Oh, nope. So what I'm doing is I'm making a little pocket right there. If you can see that. And I've already got a knife, a fork mark in this one for the butter to run into. I'm just going to put a nice big blob under there. It's coming out really nice, y'all. This is exactly what my intention was. What you don't want to do is break the skin. I'm going to put another fork blob in that one. And finish up the garlic butter right under there like that. Am I worried that it's all in one big blob? No. As this starts to cook, it's going to spread out. It'll be fine. Okay, another step I did not mention, but I'm going to do it right now, other than going to wash my hands. I'm going to drain the water from the pot. Very, very important if you're going to do air crisping. You need the air to be able to circulate underneath of the basket. So let me take care of that. All right, I've placed all 4 chicken thighs into the basket, which I sprayed with a little Pam. I did drain the liquid that was in the pot from the pressure cooking. And we're ready to air crisp these guys up. Lid down. All right, power up, air crisp. Now normally I leave it on 390. It's always my go-to temperature. It works great. But in this case, I did not pressure cook the chicken as long as I would usually do it, because of course I had to time the rice. So in this case, I'm going to lower the temperature just a little bit to 375. That will allow me to cook the chicken a little longer without getting it overcooked. So we're going to cook the chicken. We're going to set a timer for 20 minutes. And we're going to check it in about 10. And we probably will not have to flip this. With the air crisp in the basket, I rarely have to flip anything. And sometimes the bottom gets cooked more than the top, just the way the air flows around. And but of course, we will be using our handy dandy probe and looking for the right temperature. So as you guys probably know by now, I don't really cook by time. I usually try to set the Foodi way more than I need it, than I think I'm going to need it anyway. And then I just check the temperature until I get it where I want it. And then you're good. So we'll be checking the temperature 10, 12 minutes. All right, guys, let's do a temperature check. These are looking really crispy. I'm going to find the biggest one. Go right in there near the bone. So we are at the correct temperature. Let's see if the juices are running clear. Oh, no, they're not running clear. I think I did not have that thermometer in the correct place. Let's try that again. Let's get closer to the bone this time. Okay. Okay, so what's happening here is that the meat of the chicken is the correct temperature. I'm going to stop this for a second. I'll show you why. But what it appears to be is the bone, the bone was frozen. The chicken was from the freezer. And it was only very partially thawed. So what's happening here is that the meat around the bone is cooked, but the bone itself is still not to temperature. So what we want to do is be very careful, because we've already started to get crispy. And this is the beauty of this Ninja Foodi, is you can just do so many different things with it. So we're going to switch to bake roast. Okay, we're going to lower that temperature, 325. We're going to set a time for whatever, doesn't matter. And this way we're going to get more of a residual heat. We're going to be cooking from the top and the bottom, and at a lower temperature. And we won't overcook our chicken, and we'll just use some of the residual heat to finish cooking down towards the bone area all the way through. This is almost finished. I wish you could have smell-o-vision or something on here. The garlic, the butter, the chicken is amazing. I can't wait to try it. It'll be ready very shortly. This won't take long doing it like this, so maybe 5 or 6 minutes. That was about 6 minutes. I went ahead and flipped these over very carefully so I don't lose the nice garlic butter. It's just about done. A couple more minutes. As a side note, I want to talk about this probe. I don't show you this stuff, I edited out, but in between every probe, I do go wash and sanitize the probe. If I stuck a fork in it, then I also wash and sanitize that fork. You guys should do the same. There you have it, guys. Butter, garlic, chicken thighs, cooked in the Ninja Foodi. At the same time, I cook some jasmine rice. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I love cooking in the Foodi. You can do so much with it. I'm going to cut into this for you. Nice crispy skin. So my garlic butter is all kind of just run. I'm going to cut right down to the bone for you. Bear with me, guys. There we go. I think you can see that. We're cooked all the way through. Very nice. We'll be serving this with some fresh frozen garden peas. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you click that like button for me. Thumbs up. Click that gray bell for notifications, very important. That way you'll know when I put a new video out, go live or something like that. Make sure you check the description box. Details, links, ingredients, instructions. If you want to help to support the channel, make sure you share it. Click the like. Share it everywhere you can share it. Twitter, Facebook, places I can't think of. You can also check out our Patreon page. It's in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one.